On July 6, 2026, Anthropic published research that most people scrolled right past. They identified a hidden internal region inside their AI called J-space. This cluster of activity accounts for about 10% of the model's variance and behaves exactly like a leading scientific theory of human consciousness called the global workspace. Actual neuroscientists, including the original architects of that workspace theory, reviewed the findings. This triggered a massive media cycle claiming that artificial intelligence is finally waking up. We need to look at Anthropic's own disclaimers. This discovery describes a functional mechanism for processing data. It is not evidence of subjective feeling, emotion, or life. Those are two very different claims, and conflating them is the root of the current hype cycle. Confusion between a mechanical structure and living magic is why we're seeing AI is alive clickbait that isn't supported by the paper. Verdict: the discovery of consciousness-like structures is real, but claims of sentient AI are still mostly vapor. If the internet is willing to exaggerate the most complex parts of neural networks, we have to ask how much they are exaggerating the technology we use every day. We are running a forensic audit on the 3 primary targets of 2026: autonomous AI agents, physical humanoid robots, and the black box problem. This is a mission to separate shipping technology from marketing vaporware using hard deployment data. Every topic gets a definitive reality check. In 2026, the primary promise is agentic AI, systems that navigate software, fix bugs, and book flights autonomously. These are designed to execute entire workflows without a human in the loop. The math ignores how errors compound. If an agent hits 95% accuracy on every step, a 10-step chain only succeeds 60% of the time. Drop that to 85% per step, and success collapses to 20%. Beyond the math, security is failing. 88% of organizations deploying agents have reported security incidents, leading to what analysts call agent washing, rebranding basic chatbots to hide these reliability gaps. Real research suggests only 130 companies are building something that actually deserves the agent label. Verdict: agentic AI is real, but overhyped. The gap between a demo and a dependable production system is the whole story. Physical AI is the next step, robots learning from the real world instead of just text. The capital is massive, with Tesla pushing Optimus toward a 50,000-unit target by the end of the year. Other major bets are scaling up too. Apptronik raised nearly $500 million in 2026 to bring Apollo into factories and logistics centers. But there is a gap between the lab and the warehouse. Lab-tested robots hit 95% success rates, but in real-world environments with different lighting and unpredictable clutter, that success rate drops to 60%. Robotics is currently in its GPT 2.5 moment. The capability is present, but the reliability isn't ready for unsupervised deployment. Verdict: physical AI is real, but the humanoid robots everywhere timeline is still mostly vapor. To fix these reliability issues, we have to look inside the black box of AI decision-making. We've spent years guessing why these models say what they say. Researchers are creating conceptual maps that act like an fMRI scan for AI, showing which internal regions light up for specific concepts and tones. These remain research-grade tools. They are computationally expensive and restricted to the labs that built them. There is no simple, navigable toolkit that allows a regular developer to audit a model's reasoning in plain language. We have transitioned from guessing at AI behavior to observing its internal logic directly in a lab setting. Verdict: AI interpretability is real and moving fast, but public auditing tools are still mostly vapor. While everyone watches the robots, 2 quiet ideas are becoming the real unlock for reliability. They are solving the 60% failure rates without the flashy headlines. The first is context engineering. As irrelevant data piles up in a model's memory, it suffers from context rot, where performance degrades regardless of the window size. The fix is engineering exactly what the model sees and when. The second is neuro-symbolic AI, blending modern neural networks with old-school symbolic logic. This gives the AI metacognition, allowing it to monitor and correct its own reasoning. Metacognition drives the highest performance gains in the industry, yet it is present in only 5% of current research. It is the most underexplored high-value area in 2026. Reliable enterprise AI depends on strict logic rules and clean data pipelines. Verdict: context engineering and neuro-symbolic AI are real, doing more work than the flashy trends combined. 2026 isn't the year AI reached a magical state of being. It is the year theoretical hype collided with the unforgiving numbers of real-world deployment. The math of compounding errors and the messy reality of warehouse clutter are the current boundaries of the technology. If you want tech analysis driven by hard deployment numbers rather than marketing scripts, subscribe and comment with the topic we should audit next. See you in the next one.